I'm your soul, the most loving, loving greedy. You're joining me for Royal Heir, Chapter 1, Happily Ever Afterward. Once upon a time, in a faraway land, the prince fell in love with a mysterious girl from New York. She surprised and delighted him at every turn. She charmed the court and turned enemies into friends. She moved mountains for him and made him realize that anything was possible. And then one day she made all of his dreams come true by becoming his queen. And then they were married and lived happily ever after. But what comes after happily ever after? The doors of your private jet open. You and Liam step out onto the soft sand of the tropical beach. Now it's my turn to make all of your dreams come true, starting with a honeymoon on our very own private island. You and Liam make your way up to a picturesque villa overlooking the beach. What do you think, my darling? This is all for you. For me? The previous accommodations were more rustic, shall we say, but I wanted you to be comfortable, so I requested that this villa be added. Do you like it? Like it? Calls for out on every surface in the place, starting with the table. Lane and Liam quickly closing the distance between the two of you with a kiss. You push him back onto the table, climbing on top of him as you deepen the kiss. Perhaps I should have put more furniture in here. Just then, there's a knock at the door. Oh. Just a minute. Liam opens the door to find... Welcome back, King Liam and Queen Riley. It's a pleasure to meet you. We're thrilled to be back here. Javier, have you and Mariana been well? Yes, and thank you for remembering, Your Highness. Queen Riley, my wife and I led the small staff on the island. We'll be here during the day to prepare your meals and assist you, but at night we return home and the island is entirely yours. King Liam, per your instructions, the head chef is preparing a candlelight dinner by the ocean for you and the Queen. It should be ready in a few minutes. Well, then we'll see you there. Thank you, Javier. Father bows and closes the door behind him. I guess that gives me a little time to change. I want everything to be perfect for our first night of our honeymoon. Waves of love. Embrace your island honeymoon and amaze your beloved with this flowing dress. I mean, is that really what a honeymoon's about? Outfits? Thought it was about taking them off. Petal pink. How about black? On second thought, I'll stick with what I have on. If we're eating by the ocean, I don't want to get the seawater on something new. As long as you're comfortable, I'm happy, Riley. Shall we? I can't change it, can I? Wait, hold on. Yes, I can. Casual. Basic black. I mean, it is black. Ballroom, little black dress. There you go, Liam. Or may I say, for all those who like black. Shall we? You and Liam head outside, arm in arm. There's a table for two set up just at the water's edge. What do you think? This is so much more than I expected. It's like something from a movie. As you take your seats, the butler approaches. The chef has taken the liberty of sending out an amuse bouche. He offers you a tray with 2 appetizers. You each take one. Delicious. Fresh-cut pineapple, velio with tuna sashimi, straight from the ocean only an hour ago. And, oh no, raw tuna. My queen don't eat that. Or you can take a bite. The butler knocks it out of your hand. Whoa. I'm so sorry. This is unforgivable. To have almost destroyed the Cordonia's future. Destroyed what now? I thought maybe you wouldn't want... It's raw fish and the mercury. I'm so sorry. I'll speak with the chef at once. The flustered butler runs off, and Liam turns to you, hiding a smile. So, do you know what that was all about? Actually, I have zero idea. The mercury, the raw fish, he thinks you're pregnant. What? The two of you pause as the butler sheepishly returns. Please, I'm so sorry. Let me apologize once again, and now your main course. Perfectly safe for whatever situations you might be in. The butler serves you each a beautiful plate of fresh, local fruit and cooked fish, and takes his leave. To be honest, I've been expecting this. Now that we're wed, all eyes will be on us too. To give Cordonia a royal heir? Yes. Cordonia is a wealthy and prosperous place, but we're a small kingdom with many larger neighbors who have historically, well, let's just say they haven't been as respectful of our borders as we would prefer. After Anton's attempt at coup, we might be perceived as vulnerable. There's more scrutiny than ever from our rivals and allies alike. Having a heir is a sign of security and strength. And not having one is an invitation for the vultures to start circling? You always have a way with words. The ultimate result of which is the royals and nobles and elites and even the common people of the world will be watching us for any signs of a heir. So you're saying everyone thinks we're on this honeymoon to make a baby? Yes. But it doesn't matter what they think. I want to know what you think. I want that lamb with you. You do? Yes. Even if I'm somewhere between nervous and terrified, what if I'm a terrible mother? What if our baby hates me? What if we do this and we can never go back to the way things were? I'm nervous too, but I know we can handle this. I'm certain it'll be difficult at times, but our lives will never be the same again. When I sit here with you, as perfect as this moment is, Riley, it feels like something is missing. Someone is missing. And I know there's a pressure from the nobility in the world to produce a heir to crown. Who out there in the world actually thinks on their honeymoon, we should really get to making the kids now, honey? With all that on the aside, I want this with you right now. I want to start our family together. Liam, that's so sweet. You're the most romantic man in the world. How can any woman resist you? The only woman who's ever mattered to me is you. Liam. Just then the butler returns to clear your plates and serve dessert. Your villa has been prepared for the two of you. Please enjoy your desserts at your leisure. The staff and I will be taking the boat back now. Thank you. We're all set. The butler bows and leaves you, and nibble your dessert and stare off into the water. When did we eat our dinner? So this is just really our own private island with no one else around for miles and miles? That's the idea. Perfect. Kiss him. You lean in, catching him by surprise in a deep, passionate kiss. His arms come around you, pressing you close as his hands shakes into your hair. Riley. When you pull back, you see longing in his eyes. As nice as this is, it's starting to give me an idea. And what is that? For you to take me on this table. Right here, right now. I mean, beautiful sky, by the way. You didn't stay on the beach with Liam tonight. Right now, I want to test just how cozy the villa's bed is. Of course. We have our whole honeymoon ahead of us. Yeah. As you take his hand and head towards the villa, there's a brief flash of light over the waves. It's gone in an instant, and you shrug it off. It's called probably a paparazzi scuba diver. The rest of your honeymoon passes in a euphoric blur. So, shall I show you my island? Isn't it ours? Liam opens the door to the villa and holds out a hand. I love that, but what is it? I thought we could start with the bed. The bed? And I don't mean that I need a nap. I see. He sweeps you up in his arms and kicks the door shut, carrying you over to the bed. Liam, I'm yours to command. Later, you lie stargazing together on the beach. It's an apple. How can you not see that? It's lovely, but I was distracted by the rest of the view. You've been admiring this view since we left the bedroom, Your Highness. Guilty as charged, but admiring wasn't the only thing I had in mind. Laughing, you roll over the pin and against the sand. Yeah, how about this? A very promising start. You enjoy chocolate-dipped fruit platters and a sunlit pond. It's hard to believe there's so much of this island we still haven't seen. Not that hard to believe. Black. We've had room service, each other, total privacy. The staff are technically still on the island. All the way down at the villa, out of earshot. You read my mind. Liam tosses the fruit aside and takes you back into his arms. And still later. I think it's been 2 days since we left this room. How time flies when you're having fun. Our honeymoon is almost over. And, well, almost, but not quite. We still have today. For whatever the Queen wishes. Liam opens the door and takes your hand, looking deep into your eyes. He kisses your fingertips, then your hand, and trails kisses up your arm. You know damn well what I'm wishing for. My queen is insatiable. That shouldn't keep you from trying. Besides, you know you want me exactly as much as I want you. Possibly more, if I'm being honest. He lets the door fall shut, takes you in his arms once more. There's a lot of taking into arms. Later that night, you lay curled up in a bed with Liam. It's so strange that we'll be home tomorrow after all this. Are you ready to be back in the spotlight? Me? Not just yet. I want you all to myself a little longer. I know how you feel. A few days in paradise doesn't seem like enough. And you say I'm insatiable, King Liam. That was far from a complaint. When it comes to spending time with you, there's no such thing as too much. At least we'll always have the memories. You trace your fingers along his chest as he grins at you. And I'm especially enjoying this one. It's a shame you can't dress like this all the time. This is considering the opposite of dressing in most societies. However, if you want to remember the moment, perhaps a picture would help. You want me to take a sexy picture of you? It's not the sort of royal Photoshop I'm accustomed to, but for you, Riley, anything. This short scene is your chance to take a unique, sexy photo of Liam on your honeymoon. I'm sorry, it's just... Haven't we seen this before? How's it unique? Get some rest. As fun as that sounds, right now, what I want more than anything is to hold you. Then all you have to do is come here. Also, why do we need a picture? Aren't we married? Are we not going to be living in the same place? He holds his arms out to you and you spend the night in his warm embrace. The next morning, you and Liam slowly pack up your bags. Our friends are never going to believe this place. I wish they could see it themselves. They'd love it here. Liam wraps his arms around you. I can't believe our honeymoon's already over. It was... never gonna be long enough. A lifetime with you isn't gonna be enough. I know, Riley. We'll take one last look and head out of your villa. I just wish we didn't have to leave so soon. But as you're walking down the beach towards the jet, you spot a familiar face. Is that... No way. I've got one last surprise before we leave. God, it's been so long. I'm trying to remember their names. Drake. He comes to mind. What surprise does Liam have in store for you? Find out in the next chapter. I'm sorry, what? Wow. Can we stop for a minute and just go, wow? That was 15 minutes. If you're tapping or anything else, it's like 8. If I'm speed reading, it's literally 2 minutes. Wow, okay. Wow. Alright. You know what's funny? Okay, let's talk about this for 1 second before we go. First of all, thank you all for watching, in case you don't want to listen to my rant. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head down the description below. Links to social media, Discord, if you'd like to support me and my content. So Monday is Wishful Thinking, Tuesday is Sunkiss, brand new book, Nightbound, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday, which... I was busy playing Last of Us, and I'm really disappointed now. I took time out of my day to do this. Like, already people were coming into the stream complaining about the book. They're like, wow, it's super short, and I'm just tired of Royal Romance. And I have to agree. There was a bunch of people talking about how just overly, like, upset Pixelberry is with their fan base, that their fandoms are complaining about things. And yeah, it's called constructive criticism for at least my part. This is super short. Are you serious? And let's be honest, when going back into this, you know, are you guys tired of that whole import thing? You get imported, and then it keeps asking you questions no matter what. It's like, is this you? Would you like to change your face? Would you like to change your skin color? Would you like to change your hair? Would you like to change your outfit? Would you like to change your person you fell in love with? Like, import means import. If I don't want to import, then give me those options. Otherwise, holy sweet mother of Christ, and I can't wait for the other apps to release, because, my god, choices, you're going to become, like, insignificant. Like, I'm just saying. Like, man. Okay, and also the fact that there was 8 hairstyles. 8 diamond hairstyles. I could be wrong, a little over-exaggerating, maybe 6 minimum. Up to 8 diamond hairstyles to choose from at the beginning. And they gave me a hairstyle, which, if I'm importing my thing, why didn't you save my hairstyle? I'm just curious. I'm sorry, Please tell me if I'm being overcritical right now. You know, I used to like this, and now we've got this. Remember how they don't even do Most Wanted? They won't do other spin-offs that actually people want? I'm just saying, oh my god, I'm mad. Alright, whatever. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I'll catch you on the next video. Come join me in stream on Twitch. We're gonna be doing Last of Us. Peace.